Hey guys, it's Coco, and you already know the drill. We're on our way to becoming really cool, strong men. This is how I become a double Alpha Sigma. And we're doing a Wiggler style. Obviously last time, 2 seconds ago for me, we finished the Golden Dash and the Lucky Cab. There's actually way more than I thought there was. But today we're going to do Turn Up, and we're going to start with Turn Up. New York fucking city, baby. New York City, what's better than this? I've been to New York like a few times because I'm on the East Coast and like everyone goes. And I have only been made fun of for being fat on the subway once. And that sticks with me forever. Yay! Woo! So, what else? New York. New York's still shit compared to Atlanta. That's such a bold claim. But and they should have done Atlanta because Atlanta has Little Korea. Does New York have that? New York has Little China, which is still pretty cool, but it's not any Little Korea. It's like literally a mecca down there, and best time to go is during Chuseok because the food. Hello. And I've always like maintained that if someone who's serving you food speaks English, it's not gonna be good. Do not go there. And that goes for any place. I'm actually anti-Ingloid. Though the New York City, baby, it's got the MoMA. LA has a MoMA too, and I feel like the LA one's really iconic, but the New York one's like, come on now. And 6? Am I off my game? That was actually disgusting. Because that wasn't even my lucky number. I would have dropped to 7 if I had a noon. Had a noon? Would have known? Would have known? Yeah, would have known. If I would have known. So I'm actually kind of a little nauseous right now. Obviously still sick. Anyways, I was in New York last time. And I had to drive. And you know me, I crashed my car within 2 months of having it. So, new car this time. But, so it wasn't my Mini Cooper. And I was like, I was so confused. And, you know, driving's not my strong suit. And it's New York. I about shit my pants, I tell you that much. I was literally crying while trying to cross some bridge. I don't even know what the bridge is called. It was like the bridge out of the city. And some Jesus baby sweet angel sent from heaven. The angels of New York. Okay, well that's not nice. And yes, they do exist. It's called Frank Sinatra. But no, really, if some sweet, innocent, beautiful soul let me on, even though I was like not in the right place and it was a whole mess and I was like sobbing. And I think about that every time I think about New York because I'm like, oh, what a beautiful group of people, you know, making fun of me for being fat in one minute, and then I did think I'm too focused. I'm too locked in at 4th place. And then the next minute, letting me on a highway where I would have literally driven into the ocean, I swear to God. Ooh. You know, a lot of people really like the music in Mario Kart. And I like it. I do. I don't think any of it's bad, but I wouldn't say, oh, you have to be kidding me. No biggie. I'd say, I feel like I don't listen to this music outside of Mario Kart. Maybe because I've heard it too much at this point, but Animal Crossing, I've played thousands of hours of that game. Of like half the iterations. And I still put on Animal Crossing music all the time. Though it was so funny. The other day I was at work and one of my coworkers was like, oh yeah, my like, I can't remember where the relation to this person was, but someone they knew had a girlfriend who couldn't go to sleep unless they were listening to Markiplier podcast. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's really crazy. My ass does that with Germa podcast. I'm sorry. I just like, if I don't know what it is, but I swear the nightmares are worse if I don't hear speaking when I'm like going to sleep and everyone's like, you know, you sleep worse if you do that. I don't care, dude. I'm actually sleeping, which is crazy enough. So yeah, I'm doing the same shit with Jeremy. Jamerithiu. My favorite is when you like wake up to something and it's really funny. Because it's like, I love watching the, lately I've been watching a lot of the, like, gas station sim one. And I can't remember what it was called, like, Mon Bao? Bausch? Mon Bo? I can't remember the name, but and so I'll like wake up and they'll be like arguing over yeah, I can't fail here, dude. Oh my god, I'm going to. Doesn't matter if I can or cannot. Dude, I'm really eating nuts this time. The magic has worn off. Well. And then you'll hear him like screaming about splitting logs. And I'll just be like well actually I sleep on my stomach, so it's more like Beom, beom. Oh wait, why'd I... No one opens the door for a non-native New Yorker. Personally, if I was in New York, I would just start shitting down the sink because I hear they're having like weird plumbing problems. And I feel like it'd be funny just to make things worse. And like, I don't know. Especially if you're renting. Like imagine you're on like Billionaire's Row and there's like poop in your sink. In your water. I can't. Okay, this probably makes me sound literally insane. But I can't do hotels after that like Eliza Lamb? Because I just get so paranoid about like the water. So like if I'm in a hotel, I literally just don't shower. One time I was like, I was in LA for like a little over a week. And I didn't shower that whole time. And it's like summer. Which is probably so disgusting, but I just didn't go outside much. And then I come home to my nice non-corpse. Really? I actually have to lock in for a second. I'll finish my story about disgusting hotel conditions in a second. That was amazing. Oh my god. Suck it, Roy. You little gay bitch. You look like Elton John. And I'm the wiggler. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do, 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 do. But anyways, my hair was so matted because I just like kept it in like, I had like my pigtail braids. You just like, and my hair was so matted by the time I came back. It took me like an hour to get it out. And my arm, like, these are not like, those are not arms for lifting or picking at above your head for an hour. I never felt that stupid. I was like, why did I not just take a shower? The corpse fluid would have been better than this. But I just can't bring myself to. And also, I can't brush my teeth with the like sink water. I had to like, this is so ridiculous, but I had to get like bottled water because it's literally like disgusting. I just think like, imagine putting someone's like body water in your freaking mouth, and not in like a cool like haha having fun. It's not like in a gamer girl way. I'm not getting anything out of this. It's just like, I should say not body water, because yeah, I could see the body water because there's a lot of people online who probably would love to do stuff like that. I mean like corpse water, decay water. And I know it's like, you know, that's not a very common thing, I'm sure. And rip to her. I don't want to like make any of this like, I think it's crazy how people took her death and ran with it. And it's really not about her. It's just, it kind of, it's like the guy who did the catwalk thing. It just opened my mind up to like a new level of like, holy shit, I don't know what's in these water tanks. And so it just freaks me out. Because even like a rat, like that'd be nasty. And I'm sure they chemically treat it. I have a feeling they do, right? But it's just, it doesn't sit right. Is this the right one? Am I on the right one? Or did I skip one? I don't remember. No, I think this is the right one. This, I hate sand levels. I think the desert is so pretty, but how do you live there? Sand is itchy. And all the like, the worst part about all the sand stuff is you can't even kill the animals because people are like, that's a dog. People have pet scorpions, pet tarantulas, pet like hissing cockroaches. So if I killed like a like scorpion, I feel like that's like killing a dog. That could have been someone's little crusty white dog. That could have been Mochi. Not even bad, it just knocked me into another lane. Hey, if getting hit by a train was like that in real life, we'd have a lot less train conductor PTSD. I watched a video about subway workers and like their kind of stuff with the... No, Yashi. Yashi even jacked my... No, in the last second. I wasn't even paying attention. Yoshi's a freaking swag jacker. Yoshi's jacking me off, guys. It's really annoying. Man. I feel like we're not gonna get very far in this one. I had high hopes because the last one was so simple. It just took 3 tries on the ninja one. Because it's the ninja one. The fact that I even finished that, crazy. Also, she kind of bad, like, No. I know a lot of people hate the tour stages. However, I gotta be real. I don't really understand. Like, I can see, like, not liking them. Because you don't like them. But I actually think they're... I think the Singapore one's really fun. And... what's the one with... Is it... I'm trying to get my glasses back up. The one with... Is it Madrid? That has like a giant wiggler? We'll see it later, I guess. That was wrong! We're already on the second lap, which is actually insane. Because we're about to be on the third in like 3 seconds. Da, 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 da. Ha ha ha. All according to the Keikaku. That means plan. And also I just think they're really pretty. Like, I feel like they did well on the tour maps, even if they are less engaging gameplay wise. I don't know what you would say, like track wise. I also love these though, and these I feel like if you think the tour is boring, you're probably gonna hate this shit, but I love it. Because you get really good with when people talk about like, oh, this is just like just a couple turns, blah blah blah. What do you expect? Do you want to like swirly it? It's a road. And these lend for really amazing drift and also really amazing skipping opportunities if you are good. I'm not, but I'm sure a lot of people can get some really cool. Oh, I missed the coin. Skippies on these. Birdo! I love Birdo. She's an ally. We need to actually make, because Birdo is like, what? People always talk about how Birdo, oh, that's so amazing. Did you even see that? Oh my god. That is so intense. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, it might be a little bit less. Oh my god, there's been 20 times happening a second, and you can't get those little turns. I don't know what you call them, but when you like do on the drift, it's a lot harder. But a good, really amazing drift experience on these. I saw this it's like video of that baby Gronk guy, and it amazed me because he talks with his teeth like this. Have you seen Lizzie Dunn and baby Gronk? How does he smile like that all the time? It's actually like, it made me cry laugh the other day because it's like baby Gronk and Lizzie is his 6. I don't know, it was like scrolling through all of them. It's kind of like that guy who's like, I don't know why, but it just gives me the same vibes as that guy who's like, I want her, you know? In like the black and white, he's like, I need her. Birdo and me are literally twinning too. That's Mother. That's... She's the doll. Yeah, get fucked. I hate you, Shy Guy. Not Shy, not me. It's Give me that, not Shy, not me. That is literally perverted. You cannot rub me with a train. Not in my turtle lap. Ah, I think this is gonna be. What the fuck? Don't piss me off now. Don't piss me off. Well, suck on my toes and slap my ass. Because I am literally the best. That was actually historical. That was a historical event happening. Now we just have to get through Waluigi. I think purple is a really great color. I feel like we don't see enough purple in our lives. Dude, for Christmas, I bought my dad a bush. Tell me why. A bush is $99. Expensive. And the funniest part is like, they don't send you the bush until the bush is like, I don't know, in season. I don't really, it was very confusing to me, but so I spent $99 on a bush I don't even get. It's gonna be so cool though. I love bush. Oh my god, no. Shy Guy, stop it. You are but a little baby. Let me handle this. It's time for a real man to come into first. I thought we were friends. If I don't get past, I'm literally gonna go insane. How many times? You thought you could fool me, but I'm actually. Oh, why did it come back? I'm literally nauseous right now. You bitches make me sick. This is the dolls versus twink debate. And I'm on the twink side because that's what I am. And she's on the doll side because that's what she is. And she's winning. And I can't let that happen. I've got a whole community of impressionable 20-something-year-old fellow men to stick up for. I can't help it. I'm stupid and bad. Shy Guy, if you take this from me, I'm literally castrating you. Like a eunuch. We did it. Yeah, I knew it'd happen. And also look at the Wiggler, that's sick. He's like locked in. I like that. I think the Wiggler needs to be more popular because I really want one of those, like, you know how the Pokemon, they always make those giant ass Pokemon plush, which, hello, I need the Piplup. That's literally crazy that I don't have that yet, but they need a Wiggler, like a giant caterpillar plush. That'd be so freaking cool. Please Nintendo, let me what would the word be? Let me partake in overconsumption fueled by commodity fetishism. That's the word. I'm out of school, guys. It takes me like a week to think about anything. All I've been doing was grinding out Pokemon levels. I don't know this newfangled shit. we're in, we're in, we're in Sydney, Australia. You know, I would love to go to Sydney, Australia. I don't know what is there to do. But I used to be a really big Steve Irwin shooter. Because I was a non-fiction kid. There's two types of kids. Kids who are smart and cool, aka non-fiction kids, and kids who read Harry Potter. And I was the non-fiction kid. So Steve Irwin was huge to me. And when he died, I did like a whole school project on him when I was like 6. I don't know when he died. I could have been like 7, I don't know. But, and it was like, I don't like stingrays. They hurt him. Rip to Steve Irwin, we will love you forever. And I still have it somewhere. It's just like drawn, and my handwriting's about as good as it ever would be. Oh, this is hard. Yeah. Ya Allah. Beautiful. Also, I love Australians because my sister watches a lot of Friendly Jordies, and I'm there. I'm clocked in, and I'm pretty sure they're Australian. I always get like people who's like, oh, you're doing a New Zealand accent, not Australian. I don't know the difference, dude. And it's also Aotearoa now, so, or at least it's gonna be Aotearoa. Teroa. I don't know how to say that. But I love that shit. I think to me, I've read a lot of books about Hawaiian liberation, but not a ton on Krim Island, you know? Not a ton on New Zealand or Krim Island, so I don't really know what the vibes are, but where's my bangs like that? But I definitely in support of it because those cool dances and I think it's called haka or something. I love that. Whoever made that is definitely better than whoever made, I don't know, because Australian music, you got Kylie Minogue. So I feel like that's pretty neck and neck. But no, I really do think if you invent haka, you should be in charge of more things, because that's cool. But no, they put the people who made toast with sprinkles in Vegemite. I ain't eating no damn Vegemite. What do I look like? A sissy liberal? I'm only one of those things, and it's not the liberal. And so I was gonna be like, who's having a stroke on camera right now? Me. This is one of my oh yeah, I didn't mean to do that. This is one of my favorite levels because the sound of drifting on this like ice. I need just, if someone knows how to like isolate that, I would love you forever if you could tell me how to do that, because I just want to listen to that on like repeat, just that like shh of the drifting on. I might be able to turn off music and then record. I don't know. But I love it so much. It sounds so good. And also it's like pastel. I hate snow. I hate cold. It gets below 50 and I'm like, my nipples are about to fall off, y'all. So I like to see it from a distance. But it's still beautiful in this like distance. This can't be happening. It's the third fucking level! Literally being a Mario Kart at 200cc is harder than like being a soldier for the US Army. You're kidding, you're kidding. Well, I tried. This is just mocking me. Wait, no, not X-rays. I can't can't believe that. 10th place. Okay. And I'm out of drink. I'm out of water. I do love mushroom, George. I can't believe that. This is. I'm like bragging about how much I love the level, and I can't even finish the level. That's crazy. That's literally crazy, y'all. Boo doo doo boo. Boo doo. That was only the second one. So that's not that bad if we're thinking about it. I thought it was like the third. Ooh. Ooh. That was the thing that cued me off to being sick, is I wake up and I'm like, dude, my whole body hurts. And I thought it was because I sleep on my stomach, and everyone tells me, they're like, you know, one day you're gonna wake up and nothing's gonna work. And I kind of low-key do think that's gonna happen eventually. But so I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just sleep on my back, because I used to be a back sleeper, it's just less comfortable. And so I slept on my back and I still woke up in pain. So I was like, I think I have a brain tumor, like I'm going to die. I wonder what type of opera they do at the Sydney Opera place. Cause like, do they only do traditional like like what is that? Flower? Viva Dali? Something like that. Or like Die Zauberflöte, where it's like the Queen of the Night. What's that? I can't even think of it. This is like the problem. The problem with I can't hear shit in my head. I used to think that was like a schizophrenia thing, but I've been taught. I know that most people can at least hear a little bit in their head. I guess. It sounds so fake, I'm sorry, but like, I can't, like, if I don't know the exacts of a song, I can't replicate it. But if I know it, I feel like it's really easy. In the sense that, like, I can't hear it in my head, but if I know, like, how it goes, I can do that. But I don't know how Queen of the Night aria goes. But I feel like I recognize it. But it's just not in my head enough, so I can't even think about the structure. Where the structure of the flower duet. Wait, no. That was the Queen of the Night. The flower one's like, ooh. The flower one's a lot more, I'm getting too distracted. The is the flower one, and the Queen and I is the damn. I messed up my own. I'm not a true opera. I love some opera, like good old European. I love a choir. I think choral music is the best, which is kind of why I think like idol music is so good. It's like you get one person in the studio, they could have the best voice ever, but that's one person. I feel like I have like monkey primitive primal brain, where it's like I want to hear that communal chant. I love a chant. Like Kechi Okabe is the Nier Automata guy, or the Nier guy in general, and Drakengard. Well, he didn't. I don't know if he did all of Drakengard. I can't remember. I think he did Drakengard 3, but I don't think he did 1 or 2. And I know Drakengard 2 is like not even real, but I don't think he did those. But I do think he did 3. I think. I'm not sure. But Kiachi Okabe, where he does the like, that's so good, dude. That's so amazing. Oh. And Amy Evans and Shanique Nicole are so crazy talented. Brings tears to my eyes every time. Cheesy ass lyrics, and I'm bawling my freaking eyes out. And the sand ones, because I feel like Nier has like a lot of sand. Because in Replicanto, you go into that like village where the guy like sacrifices himself for you, and it's like really beautiful and sweet, and that's like one of your closer allies, and that's in a desert. And then half of like the Automata is, oh my eyeball itches. Oh, I just hit you guys, I'm sorry. But half of Automata is like literally desert. So stony. And they do the, I can't remember what it's called. I know in like, there's so many terms in this world, and this isn't like a unique thing, but I think it happens, it's like a more popular in South and like West Asia, like West Asia, Middle East type of thing. And I know it's not Arabic scales, it's like, I feel like it started with like a ch sound. In like Indian music they describe it that way, but there's like a specific site of vocalization that is used a lot in the Nier, like choral elements. It's so beautiful. It's literally stunning. And the fact that Amy Evans is like, obviously we shouldn't praise like Westerners just for being able to do other things, but it is interesting to me how like Amy Evans and Shanique Nicole, who are both, from what I understand, Westerners, are able to do that so well, despite I'm sure they weren't trained on those techniques, at least not from like childhood. Like a lot of like South and West Asian singers would probably be more inclined to be. Obviously the West has infected the whole world, so I'm sure there's a lot of people trained in those regions on more traditional Western vocals. But it's just really stunning. It's just really amazing and stunning. I think that snowman are so cute. With the two-tier snowman. You know, I know it's like a big thing in Nippon, but why is the Animal Crossing so serious about it? In the sense that, like, you're kidding me, he had that? On the third lap in first place? Dude, I'm getting my ass ate. It's the fucking shy guy again. He ain't that shy if he's putting his tongue up my butthole like that. My phone just fell. So if you heard anything, that was that. I sit for like 10 minutes and like my tailbone is like, we are currently gaining an infection. I feel like I've seen so many things where people get like sepsis in their asshole. And I'm not even trying to laugh at them. I'm laughing at the situation because literally the biggest nightmare, because any infection is terrifying. Infection to me is one of the scariest things ever. Every time I went to PT, I was so like, gotta wash my body afterwards, because I just was scared I was gonna get MRSA. That type of bacteria does not play around. Okay, I think it's like similar bacteria to like tuberculosis and shit like that. Like a similar structure. Because I know there's like 2 types of bacteria, and like 2 major types that you can categorize, and one's like the rare, like don't get this shit, and one's like the yeah, if you get this shit kind of sucks. And like sepsis and like MRSA and that type of thing are like the don't get this shit one, and it's common in medical and like gyms. And I'm like, dude, PT is literally a medical gym. I'm like, I'm MRSA maxing right now. So I'm so scared, but I'm also scared of getting like in my butthole, because people always like, I feel like that's a common place to get it, right? I feel like I know someone personally who got it, but I can't remember if it was in their like butthole or if it was in like just like a butt cheek or something. I don't know. Anyways, and number 1, how easy is it to die from infections? Too easy, that's for sure. And number 2, also, we're at Mushroom George. I forgot to like even point that out. This is like the best. I'm so nostalgic for the Wii, because, you know, I feel like all of us who are my age are like, this isn't the last time I felt happiness. I'm a happy person though, so I don't know. But I'm so scared of getting that type of infection, because I would like to think I would just be like, let's suck it up and go to the doctor the second. But I'd probably be like, let's let it work itself out. And then I would be the one dying of butthole infection. And then they're gonna have to lower me into the ground and be like, yeah, they died because they didn't want to get their butthole looked at by a doctor. Half of the tri-state area seeing this shit, and I won't even show it to a doctor. But why am I feel like my bangs are really greasy. Oops. But so it's really, this is such a pretty stage. This is like my dream stage. Well, I feel like there could be a better one, but this is like really pretty, because it's all the fun stuff. Glitter, pink, ice cream. My favorite ice cream flavor, let me know your favorite ice cream flavor below in the comments. My favorite flavor is cotton candy, and you gotta have it with sour gummy worms or gummy bears, but they have to be sour, because the best combination ever. That if I was like had a last meal, it would be like a pound of sour gummy worms and a tub, like a big tub of cotton candy ice cream. I want that so bad, honestly. Even like, I'm not even gonna be put down anytime soon, I hope. And I would still like that. I feel like that would make my day. Like, and yeah, would I be shitting for the next 10 hours straight? Yeah. Yeah. But it'd be worth. That's like the crazy thing about like returning to milk after being a vegan for 7 years. I used to hate ice cream, and I used to hate myself because I'm throwing. Are you kidding me? I'm throwing at the last freaking second, and all you give me is this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. No, 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 no. He's so close. Yoshi bastard. I can't believe that actually. But yeah, I used to hate milk products. I used to hate cheese, and I used to hate ice cream, and I used to hate everything. But I was like, no, it's just that I hate the things. It's not because it's like gross, because it's vegan. Turns out ice cream's really yummy. I probably gained like 20 pounds easily just from the introduction of cheese and ice cream. Oh, this is so sad, guys. It's that Yoshi bastard. If I knew Yoshi personally, I would get a rubber mallet and Actually, no, that's too violent. Well, he's already dick riding, like I said, and he's already gonna have my child in the next game. So I would just force him to abort his baby. I'd be that type of man, yeah. I'd be like, yeah, I got you pregnant, but here's $500. Get rid of it. Though honestly, did you know, I found this out recently. This blew my freaking mind. Because we got a cat from the shelter to try to help out our little terrace cat be less terracey. Which, by the way, didn't work, but we're still working on behavioral problems. But our cat from the shelter is fat beyond measure. Like, really insanely chubby. In a way that's like... everyone else is like a normal weight. Like, all of our other cats are normal weights. And they get the same stuff. But she's like obese. Rotund. Her name's Bisha. I call her my Biochka. And Bisha, I was like, this isn't, like, I don't mean to fat shame, like, it's the cutest shit ever. Her body is beautiful. Don't let pyrocynical near my cat. But she's beautiful, truly. And I would never seek to hurt her feelings over it. But I thought she might be pregnant because it was just... I'll have to see if I can find a picture and put it up because it's like so oddly round. And I actually am thinking about going to the vet because it worries me a bit. But I feel like, is my cat too fat? But, so Biochka is really freaking the fat. In a way that looks very unnatural. So I was like, maybe she's preggers. Like, maybe she had a crazy cat night and went wild with it. So I was like, we can't have like 12 more cats. At that time, we only had 3. That Bisha was our fourth, my bad. But then we recently found one at a bank that was like abandoned at a bank. And it's the love of my life. I love that thing. But we have 5 cats. So we can't have one of them pregnant, right? So it's like, what to do if your cat is freaking pregnant and you don't want a kitten? You can get cat abortions. This is the best thing ever. Like, you have to be kidding. They made the coolest thing a human can do. And they gave it to cats and dogs and probably other animals. I was amazed. I never knew such a thing existed. And hey, life wins or love wins or pro-life. Because she hasn't had any babies yet and it's been a really long time since she started being fat as fuck. So, I think we're in the clear for pregnancy. But now I'm like, I feel like I'm being overly paranoid about her weight. And that's probably really mean. But I just worry a lot about everything. So I'm like, should we take her to the vet still just to make sure like she's normal fat? Because again, I wouldn't like care if I didn't think it might not just be fat. Because I'm like, what is up with that? I don't know what else it could be. Maybe she's... I don't know. I have a pretty good lead right now. Let's celebrate that. I think penguins are like one of the top tier cutest animals ever. And I love to watch, like... I don't know why, I always get like recommendations from like Japanese zoos where they're like weighing the penguin and they're like holding it and they're letting you pet it, and I'm like, I want to pet a penguin, but where do you even go to pet a penguin? I've been to zoos with penguins before, or aquariums, I guess. I've never petted it. So if anyone has a penguin and wants to let me pet it, let me know. But for real, it's the cutest thing ever. And it's just crazy how the world has so many cool things. I feel like a lot of people who have a really negative view on the world just don't push themselves, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not an inspirational speaker by any means, but you gotta just start learning about random things. Like, literally just Google a penguin Wikipedia article and like click every single link there. I also have Pingu. I feel like Pingu's really cute. No. And I used to watch that all the time as a kid. Pingu and Moomin are like best friends to me. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like they're very similar. Which is like good on both of them. I was trying to bounce. Tashita. Volcano. Oh. Hey. Ayashi. That's what you get for messing with the Wiggler. Kamek is in second, it looks like. Ay. Not a fucking bullet bill. Oh my god, that was so... I get so pissed when the bullet bills pass you, because I get it, like... But I wasn't even in that crazy of a lead where that should win a thing. No one should be getting bullet bills in a place that could have passed me. But I guess on the bouncies it might... I'm getting tired. But this new sickness thing, like, half of it's really weird sleeping. Not just the, like, pain. And it's like 3 hours, and then I'll wake up and I'll be super energetic, and then it'll be like that for 5 hours, and then I'll be like, and I'll sleep for like 3 hours, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like super energetic. Which honestly, it's kind of like, I feel like I'm efficiency max. I gotta really lock in, guys, because I really don't want to do all 4 of this again. I didn't even know this existed. I didn't even know you can go below these. Am I in bucket 9? Dios míos. Shiba. This can't be the end. And they doubted me. And they beat me. I can't believe that. I'm like really good at this. So this is taking longer than I thought though still. I thought doing the like double monitor thing so I didn't have latency would really help, and it did. But like 2 hours we only have 4 cups done. Well, around 2 hours. Thank you. I'd like to thank not only my supporters, but also my haters for motivating me. And also, I'd like to thank Yashi and Sugar. For nothing.
Tara, tara,